What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's reaction video is 7 things Brits love about the USA. I know, but last time we did these, it didn't go down well. We didn't realise it was going to be that brutal of a video. Because we recorded it, we posted it. Everyone, luckily, was on our side. Because, like I say, we said what pretty much you guys thought as well. We just said it in nicer ways, I think.
I think so, but this seems positive, so we're going to give them another chance.
That's what we're doing. We like to give everyone another chance as well. We did enjoy the first video we did with theirs. That was they had an American there on that first video, but they did the phrases, and that was pretty good, wasn't it?
This seems more positive.
It has to be. Surely has to be.
You can't have a title like that and it go the wrong way.
Surely not. Although hopefully there's no digs or anything like that. If there is, we will say our opinion on it again, which, like 9 times out of 10, like it was on the other one, is probably backing you legends up. But that's in the past, that video. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you do, smash that button, smash that subscribe button. Check out Patreon, we would really appreciate it, because Millie is 34 weeks pregnant.
Nearly 35 this week.
This week it will be 35, which is mad. So all the support really helps. But watching the video is enough. Let's check out 7 things Brits love about the USA. We'll say whether we agree and we'll give our opinion on it. You ready?
Yeah. Is it going to spacebar or not?
Oh, I don't know. I'm going to give it a go. Let's go.
Hi, we're John and
Oh,
Leah.
yeah.
And today's video is 7 things that Brits love about America.
So let's crack straight on. Number 1 thing we love about America is portion sizes. Oh my gosh, you
That
guys
is
are so
true, yeah.
generous.
I
They're
know, I
huge.
think we dissed it in another video. Like,
Oh,
but we
yeah.
do actually love
Oh, definitely.
a good plate
I mean,
of
we
food.
hate it when we come back to the UK because you've ruined UK portion sizes and you've made us fat. But when we're there on holiday, we're like, this is amazing.
Oh
the
my
amount of
gosh.
food you get.
You can
the
still
amount of
take it
money
away
is
with you as
incredible.
well.
We're going to be there in September just
Yeah.
eating. We're going to get so fat.
Yeah.
I think
gonna
as
be
well,
good.
another
It's gonna be good.
It's going to be well.
good thing about the portion size that I feel in America is it's a good value for money. So it's
Yeah.
like you get a good amount of food for what you're paying.
Yeah, I get what you mean, definitely.
Whereas in the UK, sometimes you can pay a lot of money for a small portion, which, depending on what you're eating, I guess, because sometimes it is good to have a small portion.
Yeah, definitely.
But I feel like you're getting your money's worth, aren't you?
Definitely. I can see the argument as well, where it could be a bit annoying that you come back to the UK and everything's small again, like, oh, I'm not filling myself up. And also, as long as it's not ridiculously big, you can get a little doggy bag. You can take it home. You know what I mean? Little doggy box. Take it home. Finish
There's
it off tomorrow
nothing
for
wrong
lunch.
with having too much food.
You get your money. You get your money's worth.
Yeah.
You have it for lunch the next day or something like that, if it's that nice. I think it's a bonus. And like with the cup size, like at McDonald's when we went to the US, they were huge. It's like, oh my god. And then we started on with the free refills we never had, which we will be having next time. I like that.
I like that.
Definitely.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, we've eaten lots of like...
Yeah. And then people will say, you look really well, which you know means you've gained weight.
Yeah. Did they say
Is that what that
when you-
means?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Because
you
those
look
people
well.
don't know.
No, you've got the pregnancy glow, babe.
But also, what must you Americans think about our portion sizes? Because the same thing
Ooh,
with
let us
free
know in the comments,
refills in
actually.
America.
Oh,
You
yeah.
get free refills on like soda all the time. You
Oh,
come to the
no.
UK and you pay £3 every time you have a drink. What must you think?
Free refills feel like everyone's lucky day here.
Yeah. Like the only
Definitely.
place you get that is Nando's, and you serve yourself.
What about McDonald's
It's
portion sizes?
Definitely becoming more of this is obviously old.
Yeah.
Definitely becoming more of a thing in the UK.
I only know 2 places will do it.
Which?
Nando's and Pizza Hut.
No.
That's the only...
TGI's.
Do TGI's do it?
They always take my cup.
Oh, they do the bottomless thing. Yeah, okay, they do, yeah. TGI's. But that's an American restaurant.
But also when I went to the Carvery in Rotherham.
Oh, well, there you go.
There's a few. I think it's becoming more of a thing.
Yeah,
But
okay.
surely our
Not fast
fries
food
are like
places, though.
ridiculous.
No,
Like,
not
a
fast food
small
places.
fries must be like a baby's
Oh,
portion
definitely.
for an American.
McDonald's is incredible. I think like our large drink
Yeah.
is like their small or medium. It's
Wow.
I
We
loved
should
it when we got a large
film
one.
a part 1 British video here and film the other half like on the vlogging camera.
Comparing
Can
a
we do
British McDonald's and an American
Yes,
McDonald's.
yeah,
Let's
we
do
got
that.
your vlogging camera.
Yeah.
That's a good excuse for us to get McDonald's.
Yes! Good fact.
You want to just go to
Good
America
facts.
to have McDonald's, don't you?
Like the same meal
I've eaten
here, the same
Yeah.
meal there.
For a video as
No,
well.
With my chicken.
Okay, shut up. Hungry.
So the second thing is friendliness, and deep down, I think all us British people, like, we just wish that we all spoke. You know what I
To
mean?
each other.
To each other,
Yeah.
yeah. Because, like, you know, you go in, I've used this example before, but you go into a shop in America, you're greeted, they say, hi, how are you doing, how's your day? And that just doesn't happen over here. And if it does, it's uncomfortable. And, you know, if someone spoke to me on the tube or on the bus,
Yeah.
I'd immediately be like, is there something wrong with them
Yeah.
mentally?
But for some reason, on
That's
holiday,
odd.
I feel, in America, it's actually quite nice having someone that's like just really attentive and really friendly and...
Yeah, it is. It is actually very nice. And
Yeah.
I think the only reason we've made fun of it in the past is because deep down we wish that we were
a bit more
bit
like
more
that.
like people were a bit nicer.
Yeah.
Even
love-
if it comes
I
across
feel like they've like contradicted themselves. Like
I-
they're saying we've made
Every point that's ever made fun of us
every
about,
yeah.
but-
So far they've dissed it, but now they're coming like.
But we focus on the positives on this video. We don't know about the dishes because we haven't seen
Yeah.
that.
Just seems like a regular girl.
I know they keep mentioning it. It didn't have to, but hey ho. I mean, friendliness from you, absolute legends in the comments.
I think just from
Discord.
like the people in like from we only went to New York, from people helpful on the street,
People there, yep,
people helpful in shops, people helpful on the tours, people helpful in restaurants.
yep,
It just seemed like a just
definitely.
in general.
It felt like people wanted to help you.
Just in general,
Whereas,
like,
which I get that vibe up north in England. It's not everyone. It's probably less than America as well. But like with the tube, I mentioned the tube. If you go down south, it is a lot of don't talk to me. 99% of people, and it's like oh okay. And like whereas if you're up north, it's a bit more walking past someone on the street. Oh, you alright? You don't
like that
know.
from
It.
Jersey as well. Like some people smile at people. It's,
Yeah, everyone kind of knows
In
everyone in
Jersey.
Jersey, don't they? So you get away a bit more. But like, I understand the argument in the south of England. It's quite rude. People don't talk to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
a little bit fake.
Yeah. There is a line, I
Yeah.
think, with politeness. I like the friendliness and how Americans will speak to anyone, but
Yeah.
then the other side where it's like, leave me
Irritating.
alone now. I remember in America where we got chatting to the table next to us because they started talking to us. We wouldn't have initiated a conversation.
Of course
But
not.
they were lovely and we were chatting, but there came a time like after 5 minutes of talking, we're like, okay, that's enough, like, let's get on with our meals. But we ended up talking to them the whole time, like us eating our meal on our table, them eating their meal on their table, and just like chatting across, and just like absolutely not like.
I suppose it
know
depends
when
on the
to stop.
vibe.
and
I
the
would
conversation.
distance myself.
And the
I know.
conversation.
Well, I
You
did.
end
I
up
mentally
just
checked out. I was just like mum and dad talking. I was just like started a conversation with someone else.
Oh,
I wouldn't be
that's
rude,
right,
though.
That's quite
by the end
rude.
of it.
That is
By the
rude.
end of it, they're like, well, that wasn't really a family meal, was it? But that's the thing. There's a line.
That's
but
so funny.
in general,
Debs, that's funny.
Debs.
That is funny.
Yeah,
It sounds like his
funny.
mum's
Just
really nice
imagine
person.
like,
Yeah,
all
his
the
mum's
kids
great.
talk
Last
about,
video,
like,
this
your-
video.
Your problems deal with it, grown
Yeah,
ups.
you're the grown-ups.
Oh, amazing.
The next thing Brits love about America is the size of your houses. I know it's different if you
Definitely.
live in a city
Walk-in
like New York,
wardrobe,
for
Definitely.
example, quite a
Flat.
small apartment.
Oh yeah, I just called it
Flat.
a flat. Love my flat in New York.
But in general, the homes in America are huge, like really spacious, really
And a
big,
really open plan.
open plan.
I love open plan.
You just got space.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love like. Do you ever watch Extreme Makeover?
Yeah.
Home Edition.
Yeah.
They play it over here on like a channel that is non-existent now, and yeah, it's amazing. Like seeing these open plan houses, and the reason why Brits can't have open plan is A, because of the temperature. It's just too cold to heat the whole space.
Yeah.
And we don't have the
And
space.
B, because we're just a bit
The
behind.
space isn't there.
Yeah.
Aren't we?
Well, we don't have the space. Our country's
space.
so small,
Yeah.
and lots of our houses are like Victorian houses, which back then they built them like quite narrow and quite.
Yeah, narrow
Yeah.
corridors and like.
Like our
boxy
homes
rooms.
will be big, but lots of tiny rooms, tiny like corridors.
We go
So I
up.
feel like
Yeah.
this house is huge,
Yeah.
but it's like lots of corridors, lots of separate rooms. Where in America that would be more
Oh yeah.
knocked through.
It's just so inconvenient when we've got luggage.
Oh yeah.
Trying to get down, just like
Yeah.
going upstairs.
That's why you have a lift
The
in
next
your
thing we
apartment
love
building.
about America, and I think all
That's
Brits
what we
will
got.
agree on this, is like the TV series and the
Mhm.
films that you guys produce. It's just a bigger scale. It's
I mean, it's true,
incredible.
isn't it? Like,
Apart from Harry Potter,
you
I
look
would
like
ar-
Potter.
which I would argue is probably one of the best movie series to come out of the UK.
Okay.
But-
Millie loves it.
But there's probably like,
Ooh. It's okay. We're
like
alright.
there's probably like a million Harry Potter levels coming out of America.
Yeah, and I think just on, if you actually think about, apart from when we watch YouTube, if you just think of when we load Netflix up, when we load anything like that up, 99% of the time we're watching something American.
Yeah, 100%.
The
Or
movies
something
we've
that's
done,
been made in America, something that has been filmed in Hollywood,
Yeah.
filmed in wherever.
don't be wrong,
Definitely.
British shows, there's some very good ones, and we do watch them, we're not dissing them one bit, but 99% of the things we watch is American.
There's a lot more variety too. Like there's definitely a lot
Variety.
more options.
And it's got so much, like, British shows hardly have any influence in America, whereas American shows have so much influence over here, and I think that just explains it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, British shows are like, British people like it, they get it, but it's not explored further than that.
Not really. Maybe the odd person will, but most people don't. If that makes definitely.
Some of the stuff that Netflix come out with that we all binge watch over here, like we literally are in awe of your TV film production efforts because it's mind blowing, and the budgets are obviously much
the
bigger.
money
So
thrown behind it is incredible.
Yeah, that's true as well.
So,
we could do with a little bit of that, please.
You guys are probably in awe of a lot of British TV series.
Yeah, because it's like British stuff is really good and it's getting even
More
better
traction.
all the time.
Yeah.
And I think British creatives are among the best in the world, but I think America still is phenomenal at the entertainment industry.
Yeah, definitely. Completely agree.
Yeah.
So well done, you guys. You can have that.
Well done. You can have that
You
one.
can have that one for free.
Cheers. Here's to America.
Yeah. I mean, and I know budget's not everything,
so
but
sarcastic.
certainly like when you're watching a TV show and just you watch an episode of like Breaking Bad and you think like how much money, or you know, Game
You've
of
not seen
Thrones,
that, have you?
Sky Atlantic,
I've seen that one
American made,
episode,
isn't it?
or maybe two.
It's like the money that goes behind that is unbelievable.
Yeah. Give us some money. We want to do a John Lear Netflix series.
Yeah.
The
I mean,
next
we'd
thing
be
that we
scared
really
to
love
watch
is
that.
cheap transport. Now I know flying is quite expensive,
Okay.
but in terms of like the trains or any metro or tube subway systems that you have, like our subway system, the London Tube, the Underground
The tube.
Tube is so expensive. It's I think the most expensive one in the world.
Is
But
it?
New York is like super cheap.
It's cheap compared to Ubering and stuff like that. I'm guessing it must be expensive compared to the rest of the world.
Yeah, I didn't. But then from Jersey, no.
Like when we went over to London not long ago, we used the tube because it's the cheapest form of transport pretty much for us.
Yeah.
But then I don't know New York prices. If you think
I can't remember what you paid on the subway.
I think the cap is in London now. If you're in the inner city, when we were there, it was about £10 a day. Maybe in London it's £5 a day, and then it's suddenly half. I mean, maybe in New York, sorry, and then it's double the price. Train prices are ridiculously expensive over here.
Train price.
So expensive.
And flying.
Flying's cheaper than train.
Flying is cheaper than train, depending on where you're going.
Depending on where you're going, yeah. But within the UK.
Yeah, but it's very hard to get within the UK flights now.
Well, it's funny
you
to
can't
say
fly
this.
Manchester to London.
True, but I literally did see earlier today, and this is the whole of the UK I'm talking. It was something like, why would I get an 8-hour train, which cost me £265 I assume it's London, I can't remember where they said it was from. I think it's to Inverness. It was an 8-hour thing, and the flight cost £210.
Really?
50 quid cheaper, and it took 30 minutes to fly.
Crazy.
And it was like, well, yeah, of course.
Why
I'm
would
not gonna,
you?
I'm not going to get on an 8-hour train, which just shows how expensive our trains are.
Let us know how much it is in the comments for like a weekly unlimited pass around
Yeah,
the
let us know.
centre. Like,
That'd be
'cause
interesting.
in zone 1 and 2 in London, I pay £34 weekly for zone 1 and 2, and I use it every day. So essentially, if you're leaving the house more than 5 times a week, you get like 1 day for free.
Yeah.
But it's still really expensive.
It is really expensive. Like a single journey will cost you about £3, no matter how many stops you go.
isn't it?
Oh, is it even more now?
Yeah, a single on the Underground is like £4.50,
Oh wow,
isn't
it's ridiculous.
it? Yeah, it's so expensive.
Yeah.
Cheaper than the other
So, and
options.
it's only getting more and more. So
Yeah.
we can't wait for that to, they keep promising like frozen prices, but it never
doesn't
happens.
happen. Just keeps going up and up and up.
Yeah.
And talking about flights, I know Americans have said that flights are expensive. Some of you have told us in the comments, but that's not been my experience. I just booked a flight from New York to Florida, and that cost like £60, which is
that's good.
ridiculously cheap. Because how much have you paid? To go
Yeah,
to
so
Scotland?
like domestic flights sort of within a country from here to Edinburgh, it's been like 250, which is ridiculous.
Which is the same price that I've paid from the UK to New York.
Yeah. Just 'cause it's like a
250 from
British
UK
Airways
to New
flight, but
York.
it's just the
That
only
makes
one.
sense.
It's
It's
ridiculous.
crazy.
It's,
Yeah.
it's the hotel what costs.
Oh.
It's the hotel prices. So you go for a week.
Hey, jeez.
It probably works out about £300 each to New York, but then you're paying £1.5 for hotel, aren't you? Or maybe even more.
It's so cheap. It might not be a cheap to Americans because you've not got this to compare it to, but for Brits, like, your transport is so cheap and it's
Within,
great.
like, domestically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So well done.
Congrats, America.
Okay, the next one might be a little bit controversial, but I actually
Do you
really
know what?
like.
They don't help themselves, though. They don't need the sarcasm.
They don't.
I feel like this would be, right, a really positive video.
If they did have the
If
sarcasm.
they didn't have all the comments and if they just the points are great
Yeah.
and the way they're speaking about the points are great, but after every point we don't need the sarcasm.
They have a bit of sarcasm, and
They
I
need the
don't like being negative towards people.
No,
it is
but
a bit.
I just feel like this
it's a
has
bit
been
much.
8 minutes, and it's at the start of every point they've said we usually diss this. We've used to diss this before,
Yeah.
and at the end of the point it's well done, America.
And I think because we've
It's
watched
like-
one of the dissing videos,
It's
we have
very
Papa
obvious.
went in.
It's really obvious now.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, okay.
Love the American
But at least the
accent.
points are good.
Yeah.
Some people find
Accents,
it
okay.
annoying,
Yeah.
but I love it.
Not diss this really hard in the last video. Their accent.
I can't remember. But I love
love it.
I love
especially
different
love
accents.
the southern drawl accents, as you might say, like the
I
southern.
love a
I love
southern
twang.
accent.
I just love
Texas.
all of those southern states.
What do you love?
Texas.
Texas. Yeah.
Texas
Southern
accent.
accents are
I love a New
amazing.
York accent.
Yeah. Boston accent. I like them all, to be fair.
From like Texas.
From Texas, like Tennessee or like South Carolina, like I just love the like lilt.
Oh, the lilt!
Oh, the
He
lilt.
loves it!
Oh, I love it.
What?
Does it make you moan? No, I'm joking.
What's lilt?
I think
Let us know in the
most
comments,
Brits
please.
would probably
It's a
not
drink,
like
but I don't
the
think they mean
accent,
I don't think
Yeah,
I mean
I
that.
but
don't
we
know.
like it.
It depends, like, because I've got American friends and
Yeah.
I do enjoy hearing their voice.
Yeah.
Maybe that's personal to them, but and also when we Skype with we've got an American patron, and I just really enjoy listening to
Yeah,
that.
me too.
Yeah,
It's,
they
like,
do have good
soothing.
accents, don't they?
Yeah, I think listening to Brits is quite like exhausting.
Yeah, it is.
Listening to Americans, you can just like gently drop off.
Yeah, especially if they're not too loud.
Yeah, you just. I think that's the thing that Brits don't like
Volume.
is volume. We like quiet, so I think.
I am very
Americans-
loud.
My voice
That's
coach
personal
used to say
preference.
that's why you can hear Americans on the tube when they're right down the other end of the carriage, because not because they're being loud, but because they've got such a big space in their mouth, like a cavity, whereas.
I don't think we have different mouths in different countries.
I don't know.
I think it's just that's just person. isn't
Yeah,
it?
I mean, but
I don't think Americans.
the accent's more distinct, so you pick
I
it
don't
up.
think you're in the room and they go, "Oh, you're gonna be born in America. Let's make your mouth wider."
Your jaw.
I don't think.
We are very like tight and closed, but for Americans, it's like
I'm just gonna
What are
laugh.
you
It
doing?
It really
Um,
carries. As soon as I hear them on the tube, I'm like,
where are they?
where are they?
Where are
I need to tell you about my YouTube channel.
they?
I honestly saw a flood of them the other day.
Flood of them.
There
Oh,
was so many of them going down the escalator, perfect for our
pack of
channel.
Americans.
So
Wow.
about 40, 50 of them, and they had a tour guide who had a
Wow.
wand, a Harry Potter wand,
Yeah,
and they were all just chatting away, and then I could hear all their accents, and I was thinking,
gorgeous.
gorgeous, and I'd just come from the YouTube space London, and I was thinking, if only they knew about Joel and Leah.
Yeah, they would love it.
I'm not sure
They'd
Well,
love it.
or they
Sure
might
they
hate
think.
Or
it.
they'd hate it. Even
Depending on the
either
video.
way, great.
So the last one is something that I'm really envious of, is the guaranteed weather in America.
Yeah, so what we were saying when we planned this video is that
Big
you
country,
can
big
go to
statement.
certain areas.
Yeah, I suppose it's yes,
Where?
certain areas. California, like, okay, pretty much guaranteed weather
Yeah.
and stuff out, aren't
Like Florida, you're thinking you gotta pick your time because
it? Hurricane
Yeah.
season and stuff like that, definitely. But the weather is nice in some places.
California, you're pretty okay.
Pretty okay.
And you know you're going to get sun.
If you want
know
sun.
you're going to get
Yeah.
snow. If you want to ski,
Alaska.
if you want to sunbathe, and that's just something we can't get here.
No.
For example,
We can. It just always rains.
No, but we can't get. If we want to ski, we can't just go somewhere where we know it's going to snow and ski. So I get that.
No, we just know if we want to have some sun, we want to have a ski.
Well, you have to.
We have to leave the country.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You
So
can't do it in
we
Britain.
Like Britain does tell us, it's not Britain's fault. It's just it can only provide rain.
We always have to leave the country.
today in London, in England, it's snowing. Yesterday was a beautiful day.
Bright, sunny,
I did not wear.
lovely.
I didn't wear a jacket yesterday.
No, it was
and I
warm.
That
I
can
was
happen in the
sweating
USA.
yesterday.
That can happen.
He was sweating
I was
yesterday.
sweating, and today I'm shivering
Yeah.
because it's snowing
You're
all
in
day.
t-shirts.
I can't believe how
Indoor,
quickly
though.
it can change.
Yeah.
I came back home,
Mhm.
looked at the temperature, I was like, right, it's going to freeze overnight, it's going to drop.
Yeah.
How is this happening?
And I know that can happen in other places in America, but like, for example, the snow doesn't tend to lay on the floor, it just melts straight away, and it's like, great, what use is that? Snow that doesn't settle.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
pointless.
That is quite
Joel's really
sleep.
passionate about
I
snow.
love snow.
He loves it.
So I want to move somewhere like New York. That would be a better city for me than London, because in winter it snows and it's really cold. In summer it's boiling hot. That's what I need.
Oh
I
my
need
gosh.
seasons.
I wonder what it's going to be like September time. It should be quite warm.
Yeah, I think it should be still
Imagine
warm
quite
for
warm.
us anyway.
Oh, warm for us,
Yeah.
yeah. Because I went when it was New Year's and it was
Yeah.
freezing.
Oh, by the
So
sorry,
cold.
I just had a new thought and I wasn't listening to you. I'm so sorry.
It's alright. I just said it was freezing in December.
You're so right.
It was.
It was. Anyway, what I was going to say was, I'm so horrible. We're going to be in New York in September for my birthday, living it up. If any of you are from New York, let us know.
I guess that's the end of the video
Yeah.
because that was the last point, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was good. It was good points. I think we gave our side. It was a super long video because we chatted loads. I don't want it to come across that we were trying to be horrible because I don't like being horrible to people and I don't like being.
I got nothing against
I'm
it. I
not
don't
trying to be horrible.
I don't think we've watched enough videos to have an opinion.
But
I
we were
just
just
find it funny.
sarcasm, which wasn't
It's
needed.
just I think it's
Um,
because of the last video, we've picked up on it more this video because we
Definitely.
we're on not on the lookout because
just lots of
don't really
comments,
care
weren't
that
there,
much.
left, right, and centre.
yeah, but I think that's just their character.
I think it's a
they're
character
trying
they
to.
play.
I think they think they want to be funny. They think it's
Exactly.
funny.
Just that little jokey side of it, which it can
Which-
upset some people.
yeah.
It might not. But the main focus of the video, there were some good points in
There were
there.
some good points.
Things people love. We gave obviously our bit as well. Smash that if you enjoyed. Smash that subscribe button. What should we do?
Have a fantastic day.
And we'll see you legends in the next one. Peace.